Either that or they were taken upstairs. And if they're upstairs, well, you probably aren't going to see them again.
What's that supposed to mean? Upstairs?
Don't know. Just know that when I see people from down here get brought back up there, they don't come back. They've cleared most of this block, but there's others like us further down.
Others? How many people do they have locked down here?
I'm not sure about that either.
Who are you?
I'm Charlie.
Where are we, and why?
You're kind of demanding, you know that?
You offered to talk to us first.
Fair enough. They put me in here by myself, so I'm lonely.
Why are you in a cell on your own?
Well, I was in a cell with others, but some of them got on my nerves and, well, I jumped them. So I'm in solitary now. Unfortunately, I don't have any real answers for you, but I assume this place is a human experimentation facility. Obviously. Everyone I've talked to in here is mentally ill to some degree, including me. Hearing sounds that aren't there and seeing hallucinations, the usual. I'm thinking either they're grabbing us because most would think we ran away on our own. They're trying to find cures or coping methods for monetary gain the unethical way. Using us as slaves, or all the above. Or maybe it's because all of us generally see and hear the same things. Like the shadow creatures, or abnormal ringing sounds.
What a bunch of bull. They don't think we're mentally ill. They gave us some stupid excuse about a zombie fungus or whatever.
Everyone upstairs was either staph, infected, or in a coma. Us 6 were the only exception. So I assume those they brought from downstairs, they did something to cause them to fall unconscious until they turned into infected monsters.
Wait, so how did you all get in the dimension?
We don't know. We were downstairs for a couple of weeks and weren't able to come up with a solid way to escape. But last night, everything was eerily quiet, and Charlie wasn't in the cell. We called out to the guards, but there was no answer. So, after an entire day and some suspicious lockpicking skills, we were able to get out of the cell, laying at the entrance of the stairs were the guards' guns and supplies. So we took some of those and found a utility closet to arm ourselves. Mike went ahead to scout. We got surrounded by those creatures, and then you kids come from nowhere.
Hey, when did this happen?
Months ago, when this all started. It's not a big deal. The others have scars too. They said they came here last night, and Alex said 3 others have fallen into a coma as well. If it was similar to when I got this scar at the Sorrel house... Aiden took a picture of the map from the laptop on the phone we found, right?
Yeah.
Hello? What's going on? Where are we at?
I'm looking at the map you took a picture of.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Now get out of my chair.
Hey, you brat! Don't push my kid when he's obviously injured.
Don't call him brat when your child was the one who was reckless in the first place. He has his own chair and left it.
Don't start fighting.
Fighting.
It's annoying.
Annoying.
Their cell was right below where I was attacked in that room. So it was me. I was the one who pulled you guys in. First it was Taylor, Tyler, Logan, Ben, and Aiden at the Sorrel house. And now you guys. It was my fault.
It's not.
You...
Don't be so melodramatic. If you did pull us in, then there's gonna be a way to pull us out. And anyone else you decide to drag in here.
I didn't decide to bring anyone here.
Yeah? Then stop acting like it. Carrots for brains.
Ash doesn't even like carrots. Half-wit.
The conversation is deteriorating.
I kind of imagined you guys being a lot cooler.
Sorry to disappoint.
Hello?
This is Alex. What'd you give me this thing for?
To get myself killed, probably. It's too late to back out now, though. Look, I'm gonna give you information. You're gonna give it to those kids, and then I'm gonna stay out of it from now on. Understand?
And why are you all of a sudden a bleeding heart?
I'm not. I didn't fully think things through when I got involved in all this mess, alright? Just shut up, listen, and be a good carrier pigeon.
I'll carry a foot to deliver up your...
Keep talking, I'm gonna hang up.
What's it say?
Stop pushing, moron.
All of you, go sit down now. Alex and I came up with a method of communication since surveillance is so tight. Alex will put his notes in the clean laundry, and I'll read them here at night. Then, I'll put my own notes in the dirty laundry during the day, and he'll read them when he has privacy. He says they found our parents in a coma in the cells. We assumed that was the case, when they said they didn't wake up after 7 hours. Since that night, our parents have been going through files and information, while we map out and memorize the layout of the facility.
Stop running like that!
Aiden, stop scaring my sister.
Ben got his whistle, and we finally located and turned on the backup generator. We've also learned something strange about how the Phantom Dimension works, since our parents are here constantly now. Things don't move around in the Phantom Dimension when we wake up in the human realm and time resumes. Instead, things stay the same until 12 a.m. Once 12 a.m. hits, objects that were in one place before will shift to another if it had been moved within the 24-hour period. But, just like we'd already figured out before, if we already messed with the item in the Phantom Dimension, then it doesn't move around anymore. And we found out that just because the lights are on now doesn't mean phantoms aren't still around. Huh? Well, that's just great. So this is why we haven't been able to access the higher level information anymore, even with the card.
What is it?
Turns out that with the previous head in a coma now, the Maverick guy is the one taking over his position. So all access to the information is now under his card instead. And not only is he a secret revolutionist against this place, but a cult leader as well.
Can't say I didn't see that one coming. He looks like a cult leader.
What kind of cult is it?
Probably something about birds. They all have that crane thing going on, you know?
Maverick is Mr. Thomas?
Huh?
Wait, Maverick is Thomas?
Edgelord.
History! Yes, Ben.
He knew about Logan and I in detail. And when I said we accept his arrangement, he said something Mr. Thomas used to do a lot.
You've decided to join us?
Yes.
Good. Alrighty then. What about the others?
Others?
This'll go a lot faster if you don't play dumb. We're on the same side now. I know you and the others can communicate somehow at night.
They agreed as well.
Good. That means you've already explained everything for me. Then this is how we'll proceed from now on.
I'd been distracted by him saying he knew we could talk to each other and didn't click when he said alrighty.
I guess Mr. Thomas would say that habitually in class. Alrighty, let's get class started. Everyone, sit down. Alrighty, turn to page 115. And when that happened, they basically just said, alrighty, and then started blasting.
We should go ahead and tell Mike and them and see what they think.
It's been about a week since we found our parents here, when we had told them about Maverick.
You want us to what?
Play along. Go ahead and join them, see what they want and how they are operating. It's likely they already assume that you're only playing along at first, though. It's always to be assumed until enough trust and loyalty is actually gained. So don't fool yourselves into thinking you're fooling him. But at the very least, you'll both be gaining something from this arrangement this way. Rather than them forcing you kids and being the only ones to gain from it.
Huh? So like our parents suggested, Ben told Maverick we'd join them. Thankfully, even though Maverick knew we could talk to one another somehow, he doesn't know what the realm looks like. When he asked, Ben just drew some random environment, hoping to throw him off for a bit. It's a lot of limestone and it's like dry sun. It's a really bright sun. And since joining Maverick, he's been conducting experiments and trying to gather more information. He's made the others touch the infected as well, albeit less aggressively. But there were no flickering lights or people falling into comas like with me. He had also tested our reactions to one another, since it appeared that the others had known I'd gotten hurt somehow. They cut Logan's arm, and none of us reacted. But they had one of the infected claw his other arm slightly, and suddenly we all instinctively knew that one of us had gotten hurt. So, we think that our connection, or whatever it is, isn't in the physical realm, but through our joint connection to the phantom realm, possibly. And now that we know that he was our history teacher...
But why would he go undercover? That doesn't make any sense.
Not unless he had been targeting us for a specific reason.
We know he's against this facility. Maybe he'd been trying to work discreetly, separate us from the facility, and needed a disguise since he was a known face here.
Yeah, but he'd used the government guys to kidnap us. I don't see the point. If they helped him, then they already knew he was in disguise.
Well, maybe they didn't? The facility could have sent the men first and asked Mr. Thomas to cooperate without knowing it was actually Maverick.
If we were just going to end up here anyway, why did he spend all that time as our teacher? There has to be some motive.
Oh.
If you aren't gonna share, just hand it over. The apocalypse? Cult guy wants to start the apocalypse.
Though, the facility wants to somehow use the infected as super soldiers. And Maverick is pretending to work for them, but has a different goal of destroying the facility and apparently the whole world along with it. We seem to play a key role in both their objectives, and we need to leave before they figure out how to do that. We've mapped out and memorized quite a few escape routes, but there's no way to escape with our parents.